It's gonna be raining for the next 2 hours. We were not ready for this. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going.
Let me see what you did today. That's a lot.
Yeah. This was a wall I took out. From there, actually from there, down to there, it went over there, went around the back side, and then there was one on the other side as well. Right there. It went all the way around and all the way up to the ceiling. I removed that, got all the junk cleaned out. There was some drywall up here where the vent tube was mounted. I took that out as well. I cleaned up a bunch of this junk out of here. I have been working on that. Stuff in the toilet, in the tub there. Been trying to get rid of that trash. I've cleaned up this bedroom quite a bit, including getting all of the stuff out of that closet over there. I removed the top assembly from the closet and got rid of it. And now I'm taking that carpet out. And then I'm going to take out the track bar right there along the bottom where the door would have slid, and make that all bare subfloor and vacuum it all out the rest of the way. And then there was also a wall here where you can see that base plate there. I've taken all of that out. There's still a few remnants where there were power cables. I have to figure out what I want to do with those. Oh, there's one more thing I started on. So this is one I'm not really too particularly fond of having to do, and that is this. For some reason, when they put the ceiling in, there's lower ceiling here, the middle was vaulted, as you can see, and then there's lower ceiling on the other end. And between these sections, they placed this panel board against the truss, but then they put another truss right up against the outside of it, I guess for the vaulted ceiling. And so I've been just slowly cutting pieces of it out, as you can see here, and breaking it off to try and get this panel board out. I have no idea what we're gonna do here to either fix it and make it look better or what, but it's just a huge pain in the butt nightmare. So that's another thing I've been working on. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that I've been doing. I have really bad ADD, so I basically work on something, like a task or a project, until I get tired of doing it or bored, and then I switch to another one of the projects or tasks that I'm working on until I get tired or bored. And is that efficient? Probably not, but that's just how I'm getting things done right now, and also probably why it's taking us so long to get this trailer to a completed state. I believe we're going to have help in, not next weekend, but the weekend after, with replacing a section of the exterior framing and framing new windows. But this is a person who has experience doing these things and does them professionally, and they're doing us a courtesy to come out and just give us a quick instructional on how to do these the way that they do it professionally. So we're getting to the end of the demo road. I'm really happy. I really just want to start building things and fixing problems because I want to live here. It's peaceful out here. I love being out here. I want to get our garden going out here. I want to start really being on the land here and just enjoying the fruits of our labor. We're not really enjoying the fruits of our labor yet, other than staying out here on a weekend or anything like that. So, yeah, that's it. So, that's Zach signing out.
My dad was working really hard today clearing all of this out. So this was that huge area that had all of the weeds and stuff in it. and he cleared all of it out for us. So we can actually see what's under here. It's definitely not a little pond like I thought it was. It's just like a lowered area. Some pokeberries. He said that there was also an area where it looked like they sunk a barrel in. I'm not 100% sure where that is, and I don't know what purpose that would have served. He left the sassafras, which I'm really excited about. And there is also a persimmon tree back here. This is the persimmon tree. So you can see all the way up there. There's some fruit. And you can see down here, there are some purple persimmons on the ground.
What are you gonna do? You can't eat that though. Nope, nope.
Maeve, be careful. That is a persimmon, but it's also probably rotten inside. You don't want that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No good. No good.
So this is 100% persimmon because I found this little thing here, which is what is on the top of the persimmon, like where the stem is, and it'll drop off the tree, and sometimes this comes with it, but sometimes it doesn't, it stays on the tree. So here we are. It's Saturday night. We are ripping up staples from the floor. It's fun. So what's the plan for tomorrow?
Keep doing the same stuff I've been doing.
Okay. Well, we're getting to the point now though where it's not just the same stuff we've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's finish cleaning out that side down there. Find out what to do with this furnace.
Yeah.
Probably take the toilet out over there because it doesn't need to be there. It's broken anyway.
Yeah.
Take the bathtub out. Take that wall between the bathroom and Maeve's room out. And clean up all the remaining flotsam and jetsam hanging around, you know.
Yeah.
I got a lot done today. And tomorrow I'm gonna get even more done because I didn't get working until like 1:30
Yeah.
today. And
Yeah.
tomorrow I'll be able to get working at like
Early, hopefully.
earlier, you know.
So we left the gate open tonight. I don't know exactly why, but it was a good thing because this spider is out here who built its web last time right here in this opening. Zach almost walked right through it. And this thing is massive. Like, I'm sure it probably doesn't look like much to you, but if I put it in my hand, like, it would take up a good part of my palm. I don't know what kind it is. It has bands on its legs, its back legs, and its front legs. It has a really, really big abdomen. I don't know. I don't know what this guy is. You guys can help me figure this out. That'd be awesome. He's really cool. Alright, it's Sunday. Here we are. We spent probably a good hour and a half last night just pulling up staples. They are all over the floor. There's some areas too where we're gonna have to probably like sand the subfloor down a little bit just to make it really even so that when we put our flooring in, it's not gonna be, you know, uneven. And then we still have some just kind of fine cleanup around with like some of the extra insulation. There's just little like tufts of it tucked around all over the place. But we have today and then next Sunday before the weekend that we're going to start framing. We're burning some of the old wood that we pulled out of the walls framing. Because we can't even use it again. It's moldy and gross. So, man, I can feel the heat from back here though, and I'm probably about 30 feet away. Ooh.
I'm gonna show you guys what we did with the toilet here. So this is fun. you can see right here, we took the toilet off. There's that beautiful wax ring. We had a lot of trouble with getting it removed from the floor. The bolts were completely rusted, basically, where the nut went onto it over the top. Holy crap, you can hear the thunder. And so as we were trying to remove them, they pulled right through the rotted subfloor. So it ended up not being as big of a problem as we thought. But there's our toilet. We were able to move it out of there. And now there's a big thunderstorm coming that we thought we were going to have a few more hours to get ahead of, and it does not seem that that is going to be the case. So we're cleaning up and wrapping up to start heading back to the main home for now. So talk to y'all later. Bye.
So we're hunkered down in our mobile home right now because that's where we all got stuck when this giant torrential downpour started coming through. I checked my weather app this morning and it said there was nothing until 7 p.m. We were not ready for this. It actually blew the door on the pole barn wide open and it ripped it off. So I have no clue what we're gonna do. It's gonna be raining for the next 2 hours. There's gonna be a little let up and everything in about 5 minutes, I think, is what my app says. So we're gonna have to move as quickly as possible to get to the pole barn and try to fix the, oh my goodness, and try to fix the door before we leave. So we just were not expecting this. This is not ideal at all. It's loud, isn't it, baby? Our workshop door blew off. I have no clue how. It opens to the inside, so I'm not sure how the wind caught it and ripped it off, but I saw it from inside of the mobile home. It was just like sitting up against the side of the workshop, so gotta figure that out before we leave.
Yeah, it's kind of pulled out the bottom there.
Yeah, do you see this?
Oh wow,
I can't fix that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, but I don't have the time to fix it.
Yeah.
Fix it and make it last.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, now I need the square bolt.
The mother-in-law is sweeping all the water out that came in. I was taking Maeve. I can't even remember what I was trying to do. Probably check the burgers or something. But I had her in my arms. I was taking her to the porch to check the burgers and it just started downpouring. I mean, it went from a sprinkle 1 second, literally it started sprinkling, and then 5 seconds later it was just like torrential downpour. So I didn't have time to run back really and like close the door, close the garage door. It just all started pouring in. And I looked on my weather app and it was like, oh, in 10 minutes it'll let up a little bit. So I was like, okay, we'll be fine. Like, we'll just wait. And then the door ripped off the hinges. It was so fast. It's looking pretty good, babe.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I've never put in a door before.
Well,
So
I'm sure you're doing better than they did.
Yeah. Surprising I've never put in a door before.
Yeah, I know. And remember, it doesn't really have to be functional as long as it lasts till next week, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
It'll work.
bolt it shut if you need to.
It's a little tweaked. Alright, I'm taking the shims out. Hold on. Working with broken stuff.
Yeah, already didn't latch very well.
It's not going all the way through though.
There we go.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I think it's that bottom one. It pulled the bottom out a little bit so it's not sitting flush in there like it did before.
Hey, good job. So we can pretty clearly see some areas where it is leaking. Up there for sure. Apparently it was just pouring in through this window, so that's great.
Your dad's mentioned that one before.
Yeah. This one did okay. The wind wasn't coming from that way though, it was coming from that direction. So it makes sense that everything over there is soaked. So now we have a reason to actually replace the door in the workshop. Because we have to. So.
Yeah, it's literally held together with a few spare screws and hinges that aren't really on all the way because the door is jacked up. So it'll keep people out, I think.
Hopefully.
Hopefully no one knows where we live and is going to come steal all of our stuff out there in YouTube land. I'm anxious. I'm ready to go.
Me too.
I've like dumped all my adrenaline for the day and now I'm like just a little tired.
Yeah.
And I'd like to get home and not be wet.
Yeah.
Because I'm not only sweaty, I'm also soaked from the rain, which was really cold.
Yeah.
It was really cold.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I know. I fell twice because I was trying to like run to like get things going and like pull the cable in and
yeah, so I was in like 100% 90 to 95 degree weather, like swamping my body out, and then all of a sudden it drops like 20 degrees and pours ice water on me.
Yeah. All right, so we'll see you next time when we replace this door in the workshop and continue to get things ready for the following weekend, which is when we're gonna be framing. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
What kind of bye was that? That was like serial killer eyes. Stop! Stop!